You have just clicked on a list of some of the most dangerous alleged gang members that died on December of 2022. Many Chicago gang members died throughout Chicago each month. I have the reason why they died, how they died, and which set they was allegedly from. I'm telling you what the news isn't. It would start off in December with a double homicide. December 3rd, 2022. Campbell Jones, aka Spark from Boys Town / Face World 079, who was 37 years of age, and Clarence Williams, who was 28 years of age, were found in the early morning hours just before 1 a.m. in the 800 block of West 87th Street. They both were suffering from gunshot wounds. Jones suffered from gunshot wounds to the chest and head. Williams was shot in the head too. They were both taken to the hospital where they was pronounced dead from their injuries. This next guy was allegedly from the OTV set, but he didn't die from gun violence. Dion Winford, aka D-Boy / Big, allegedly died from epilepsy on December 3rd, 2022, which is a disorder where nerve cell activity in the brain is disturbed, and this disorder causes seizures. But then on December 6, 2022, a 15-year-old boy would die that Tuesday afternoon after being shot near a high school in the Austin neighborhood, which is one of the most dangerous areas in Chicago, and we have a whole video on our page about that right before this video, so make sure you go check that out. But Kevin Davis Jr., aka KG, allegedly from the BTBG set / WMG, he was walking on a sidewalk in the 5100 block of West Harrison Street, which is on the same block as Mitchell Clark Academy, which is a high school, and around 3:16 p.m. he was shot multiple times. He was taken to Stroger's Hospital in critical condition where he later was pronounced dead. He was also a student at that high school, and this all happened after he was released from school. The gang that he was allegedly affiliated with was BTBG, which is a traveling vice lord set with their territory around the West Hamburg Park on blocks like Huron and St. Louis and Ohio and St. Louis, and go by other names like Dope Boys and Blood Gang, which this set has been around since the 2000s. But then it was December 7th, 2022. Christopher Willett, aka Chris /24 from the Julio World / Drill City set, was walking in the 7900 block of South Cottage Grove Avenue in broad daylight at about 3:30 p.m. when he began arguing with someone else on the sidewalk. The other person pulled out a gun from his jacket and fired shots, striking 38-year-old Christopher Willett and another female that was leaving the CTA bus. Christopher Willett was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead, and a 21-year-old woman was shot in the hand and was reported in good condition. But then on December 14th, 2022, there would be another double shooting around 4:30 p.m. Sean Bone, aka Sean from the Snake Pit set, and another man 40 years of age named Mark Lee was standing on the sidewalk in the 8700 block of South Commercial Avenue when a total of 3 males got out of a red sedan and fired shots, striking 37-year-old Sean Bone in the abdomen. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. Mark Lee, 40 years of age, was struck in the head and was taken to the same hospital. He was then listed in critical condition, and due to his injuries, he died 2 weeks later. But then only a day later on December 15, 2022, at approximately 10 p.m., Cullinan police responded to the 100 block of Memorial Drive for a shot spotter alert. And when police arrived, they found Keith Lewis Jr., aka Lil Keith, allegedly from the Death Valley set. EMS began trying to save his life, but was taken to the hospital and was pronounced dead from his injuries. About 5 days would pass until another alleged gang member would lose his life. December 20th, 2022, Sterling Rennell Harris, aka Ray Ray from the May Block set, was inside a business in the 800 block of South Haystad Street when a guy with a ski mask entered, opening fire around 11:55 p.m. He was struck in his armpit and was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Then it was December 21st, 2022, only 4 days away from Christmas. Terrell Storms, aka TJ from the Secon City set, which is a Gangsta Disciple set located on 74th and Dorchester. But TJ was standing at a gas station in the 6700 block of South Pulaski Road when someone in an SUV pulled up and someone inside opened fire at about 11:20 p.m. Storms got into the car and tried to drive away, but hit a curb in the 3700 block of West Marquette. He was then taken to the Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. Then only about 10 hours later, on December 22nd, 2022, Marcus Robinson, aka Big Lock from the Pockettown set, was outside in the 7100 block of South Woodlawn Avenue just after 11:30 a.m. when 4 people got out of the car and started shooting, striking Marcus Robinson, aka Big Lock. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. Luckily, no alleged gang members was shot and killed on Christmas, or even for the next 5 days. But on December 27th, 2022, Dennis Johnson, aka Drama from the SMG/DCG set, which is allegedly a BD set, 27 years of age, was found shot outside of an Oak Park laundromat. Officers responded to a call of shots fired at about 8:40 p.m. That's when they found Dennis Johnson suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. But then the next day on December 28th, 2022, Antonio Sadler, aka Lil Silk from Ada Park, which allegedly King Von's father is from the same set. Antonio Sadler was 33 years of age and was on the sidewalk in the 600 block of West 123rd Street at 5:05 p.m. when he was shot. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. This last person on our list was killed on December 30th, 2022, and this would be another double homicide. Ryan Washington, aka Lil Sean/Lil Ant, from the No Good/Outlaw City set, which is allegedly a Black P Stone set located on 87th and Elslit. But Lil Sean and Sylvester Gilmore, 30 years of age and 23 years of age, were at home in the 8600 block of South Constance Avenue when someone fired shots at about 10:35 p.m. They both suffered from multiple gunshot wounds where they later died at the hospital. This would mark the 11th alleged gang member that died from gun violence in Chicago on the month of December of 2022. This is an ongoing war in Chicago, so make sure you stay tuned for more content. Sadly, already 7 alleged gang members have died this year of 2023. But that'll be about it for this video. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed, stay well. Yeah, I'm out.